Yeah, it looks perfectly fine right there. What's up, guys? This is your boy, the Battlestar, bringing you another live stream for Star Wars Battlefront 2. This video is going to be a bit of a Q&A. I've gotten a lot of people asking me different questions and different things about this game, and comparing it to Call of Duty. And so basically we're just going to go over a couple of differences between this game, the first one, and why I kind of like it more than I like Call of Duty. So of course we're going to start with basics right at the beginning. This is your home screen. You have your loot crates down here, which you'll get a daily loot crate for. So let that screen load. So you got your trooper crate, you got your starfighter crate, and then your hero crate. Trooper crate is the basic character that you're going to play as while you're doing the multiplayer. So you could be a stormtrooper, you could be a clone trooper, you could be a droid, you could be a rebel, whatever the case may be. Your starfighters is for your space battles. So there's different ships and things of that nature that you can use. And then of course the infamous hero crates. That's going to be our main characters from the different story modes, which Yoda, Luke, Leia, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, things like that. So what we're going to do right now is put the word out that we have this going on. So What's up, Nate? Welcome to the show. I don't know if anybody else is showing up, but this is how you start. This is your menu or whatever. Down here you have your crates. Boom. So you'll get a daily crate just like you did if you had a PlayStation Plus membership for Call of Duty. Your trooper crate is for your whatever basic team you're going to be on. You're either going to play as a stormtrooper, clone trooper, the new stormtroopers from the new movie, The First Order, or a droid or a rebel, but it's all the basic same stuff. Your starfighter crate is for your space battles. It'll give you cards and stuff for different planes and ships and things like that you can play as. Your hero crate, this is going to be for, when you get to enough points, you get to play as Kylo Ren or Darth Maul, Darth Vader, Palpatine, whoever you have unlocked. And on the hero side, you'll get Yoda, Luke, Leia, Han, and people like that. So you can play your campaign, which of course story mode, multiplayer, most people care about. Arcade is cool because this is when you first buy the game. It'll have to once you turn it on, and you get everything going. It'll have to load the game, so they'll put you right into arcade mode. So while the game is loading, normally we would sit here, stare at a blue screen, wait for the bar to fill up. Instead, you can play arcade mode, which is a survival thing, which you can change the difficulty of. It'll give you a chance to play as the different characters. And you'll start on the dark side, so you'll get Kylo Ren once you get enough points. It's all super easy. You have your collection. So this is, I mentioned earlier about unlocking heroes and stuff like that. This is where you come to unlock heroes and ships and stuff like that. Now I pre-ordered, so I got Rey and I got Kylo Ren. Darth Maul was already unlocked. Pretty much everybody was unlocked that you see here, except a couple of ships. I had to level up to get those. But right now I'm currently working on unlocking Luke Skywalker. So we'll look at, so you got Luke right before the beam there, because I don't have them unlocked. Like Survival for Modern Warfare 3, yeah, exactly. So you have Luke Skywalker. He doesn't have level, rewards. Unlock the next star card, so that's your level up, heroes locked, and then right below you have how many in-game credits you would need to unlock the hero. So they dropped it down to 15. There was the whole controversy that it was going to take forever to do. They dropped it down to 15. I've been playing since day one. It doesn't take that long to get credits in this one like it did in the first one. Of course, Darth Vader. So right now I'm trying to get Luke and Darth Vader at the same time. Because if you don't have a lightsaber in this game, it's not going to be a good moment for you. Then you have your different classes. Like I said before, these are the different styles you're going to play. Your Assault, which would translate to AR. Your Heavy, which would LMG. Officer's Pistol, but he's got a couple of perks that make him really useful. Specialist is your Sniper. Your Enforcers. This is a Flame Trooper, which is once you get enough in-game points. As you play your team deathmatch, you play your objectives, whatever, you'll get points, and that's how you get to play as certain heroes or special classes. Since no game can be complete without a jetpacker, and y'all all crying about jetpacking, here's your jetpacker. I'm gonna cut it on the other one. What's up, G-Man? Appreciate the subscription. So this is your jetpacker troop. These are different vehicles and stuff. You can also, like when you do I'll show you in the conquest mode. You get to pick those as well. And then these are for your different space battles and stuff like that. And then so you'll have different challenges that you have to complete. And so here's my multiplayer. I've got tremendous service games. So this right up here is for just regular progression. This is for just playing different matches. Like a lot of this stuff in the beginning is fairly simple to do, and you're going to do as you play the game anyway. And then you have your troopers, which, here Here, the top 6 right here are for assault. You know, and these are 3 weapons that you will unlock as you level up and as you complete these perks. Then you have your heavies. I've got 3 completed for heavy, so I'm working on 3 more. I literally need 1 more kill with the heavy to get a new gun. And then each gun that you unlock will have 3 attachments that you can unlock for the gun as you level up. So like here I have the 3 guns. No, it's officer training. Here's where you'll, you know, get different perks for them as well when you complete some of these missions. And then this is for your officer class, and then his 3 weapons. And then down here you have specialist, and the specialist 3 weapons. And then these are just random weapons as you progress and as you do stuff that you'll be able to unlock. And these are the perks. They're not random weapons, but these are the perks for those weapons. So I get auto cooling. You know, if I get 50 kills with this gun, I'll get auto cooling, which is pretty awesome and very important. What's up, Zion? So that's, I mean, you get it for heroes, you get it for starfighters, troopers, multiplayer, arcade mode, campaign mode, and then there are time challenges, which I haven't even gotten into. You see my rank there is 11. I've got 8% of my milestones completed. So, all right, let's get into multiplayer. So here you have your Galactic Assault, which is it's Call of Duty's War, but it's on a bigger scale. And you got 40 versus 40, and heroes are involved, vehicles are involved, points are involved, which it gets pretty hectic. Your Starfighter's Assault, that's your space battles. It takes a little bit to get the hang of flying around, because one stick is your acceleration, but that same stick is where you'll do like barrel rolls and stuff like that. So you'll end up spinning out if you're not. And I got the sensitivity up, so it's pretty sensitive for me. Heroes versus villains. This is where, you know, the you're gonna get Darth Vader versus Rey. You know, you're gonna get all of your heroes and your villains lined up here. It's, you know, 4v4, 5v5, I think, whatever it is, and you're probably this is going down with lightsabers, and that's what I'm trying to get Luke and Darth Vader right now, because if you ain't got a lightsaber, bro, you're gonna be in trouble. Strike is more like capture the flag than anything. You have to get to, or search and destroy. But they have different game types that you can play that are all fall under that strike. Blast is your team deathmatch, which is self-explanatory. They've got 100 reinforcements, you got 100 reinforcements, you just got to dwindle it down. Now for Strike, they don't have heroes. Like, you're not going to get lightsaber players in this one. You'll get the special units for whatever organization you're playing for. So if you're the clone troopers, you'll get your jetpacker, and you'll get another dude. If you're the droid, you'll get the rocket droid or the jetpacking droid. If you're the rebels, you know, so on and so forth. And you can get like Wookiees and stuff in there too. These up here is where you get more your heroes, more your bigger scales, more bigger numbers and stuff like that. Alright, so we jump into Blast real quick so you guys see what that's like. And we'll just play one quick match of each. So I mean, you're sitting here, it's searching for it. So I'm about to join a game. And that way you guys can see hands-on for the different classes. The loading screen still takes a while, but it's whatever. Like, you can't vote for maps on this one or what style you're gonna. I mean, outside of picking Strike or Blast or whatever, you can't. There's no voting for stuff, but everything's really random. and everything mixes up. And then for strike, you know, you'll get a chance to be one side, or for the Galactic War, you'll get a chance to be one side, and then the other team will be the other side. And for space battles, it'll be the same thing because they're more objective based. This is the only one that it's all about wiping out enemy teams. So here we have the clone troopers, which is pretty much my favorite. Each one you get cards for that you can unlock. The more cards you unlock, the higher your card level will be, which will allow you to equip new cards or additional cards. So we'll start with assault and no cards. So here you see, you know, you got the heavy, you get the officer, you get specialist, and then when I get a... Alright, so it looks like we got a whole squad of officers, or of assault troops. So you can play first person or you can play third person mode. If you hold down on the D-pad, you go back into first person mode. If you touch it, you go back into third person mode. So the importance of the squad, which you saw on the loading screen earlier, if you stay with the squad, you'll get bonus score points. Now it doesn't aim down the sights like it would for Call of Duty, like, you know, shouldering weapons and things like that, but it's not that bad. And when you're with the sniper rifle, you'll get the crosshairs. Friendlies absorb damage, so if they're in front of you, they'll block your shots. They won't take damage, but neither will the enemy you're shooting at. You don't have to aim down the sights when you're shooting. You hit fire. You got your maps on the bottom left, your cards on your bottom right. On the top middle you can't see because the banner's blocking. It's just a score. Right now it's 91-91. There's no real time limit.
Don't get too confident yet.
You know, X jump, circle will roll. So let's let you see the roll. If I double tap it, go back down to first person. If you're in third person and you tap the down on the D-pad, you can change which shoulder the camera's on, which helps when you're... How about now? Can you guys hear me now?
Keep them guessing. Keep up the attack.
Way to go, Nate. Way to go. Alright, so that's your heavy. You'll see me play 90% of the time. So one of the things I do want to show you is, so you have your weapon, you have your crosshairs in the center. You see it doesn't zoom in all that great. But if I hold down the trigger, just putting rounds down, you see the weapons overheating, blue. So you see that blue is your reload, the yellow is an active reload, and that'll give you extra time with more ammo and you do a little bit more damage. I call it the active reload because I first saw it in Gears of War, back on Xbox. Alright. So we'll go back into heavy real quick, just so I can show you guys some of the cards that he has. He's the only one that I really have cards with. So here I have my shield card. I got myself a nice little dome shield. It's on the cooldown. That dude had 3 cards.
Let's do this.
So that was the right. So that's R1. It's my dome shield. I have L1 set up as that or impact grenade. So grenade out. I was trying to bring up the shield.
We do this together.
And then R1 and L1 is your third card. For the heavy, it's a mini, which is pretty beast. And you can buy cards, or you can unlock cards that will make them better. Like I have a card that makes my shield better, so it cools down faster. And I'm pretty sure I have it set up where my... So that one goes automatically into third person. You move a whole lot slower. Like they got a shield up, which the officer there threw down. Once it breaks out,
Now we got still have plenty of fight in them.
you just wait for the cooldown, and then once it cools down, you're back in action again. I mean, the heavies, each character or each class has a role in the team. You know, and you basically put your cards on there to specialize that role. And then if you can get your team to stick together like they're supposed to, you'll get bonuses and stuff like that for your score. Let's go out there and actually do some damage. And I mean, you get points for anything. You'll get points for putting a hurting on somebody. You'll get points for assisting. You get points for saving somebody. You'll get your kill assist will count as eliminations, which I'll show you at the scoreboard at the end. I'm trying to get. There you go. Alright, so now we're gonna move to the officer, which again I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any cards for. So your officer's more your pistol, but you get a special grenade with L1, and you get R1 as your sentry. R1 and L1 motivate your troops, so it's kind of a boost for your guys. And then your pistol, again, no real aiming down the sights, but you can reload with square, or you can just let it overheat. Sometimes I just let it overheat so I can get the active reload and get that boost. And of course we got specialists, which is your snipers. So the more kills you get with each class, now like I said, this one you'll actually get to aim down the sights. I got blinded by a flashbang, but I still got the kill. Now this one's cool because R1 lets me pull out binoculars and let me scan the battlefield so I can see. Oh, should have done that sooner. This, I mean, this ain't really. You can snipe here, but everybody's usually rushing the middle, so you can just go right to the middle and snipe. L1 is a shot grenade, and then R1 does a radar sweep. You guys can pretty much sprint for almost all of the whole game because they're designed for that. And then as we level people down, or we drop their support, you'll get little warnings and little, hey, this is about to happen. And so there's a Wookiee. So for the clone troopers, the Wookiee is one of the specials, which we're actually going to get into. Alright, so now the specials. First, this is a Wookiee. You can jump, but the jumping doesn't really do anything unless you're a jetpacker. It's more battle rolling that'll do, like you tucking and rolling in and out of the way. So this is your jetpacker. L1 thrusts you into the air. R1 thrusts you left or right. He has a pistol, but it stays in third person mode, which sucks. To me anyway. But L1 and R1 is a rocket launcher. And game over.
Back the lot. They were never a match for our troops.
X is jump. And then double tap circle to roll, and then hold circle to crouch. So let's see what happens. Alright. At the end, you get most kills, your MVP, and then whoever does the most damage. This is how many points you got, how many eliminations. So I had 18 eliminations, 6 assists, 8 deaths. My longest kill streak was 7. Your score ends up turning into credits that are in game where you don't unlock stuff. You can see how far you've come with your challenges, which we've unlocked a new weapon, and then you can see kind of the lobby board. So we're gonna quit real quick. Now I'm hoping it happens. I don't think it's gonna happen, but we'll see. Because every once in a while, since day one, when you quit a game and it sits you in the loading screen, sometimes you get the message that you're disconnected from the EA servers, kind of like you do for Call of Duty, and it'll send you right back to your home screen. Like right where you can pick whatever match you want. So it's like you don't even get disconnected really. And loading screen. In the top right corner is loading the Death Star. In the bottom, it's loading another thing. So we just completed that light machine gun challenge or the heavy trooper challenge. So boom, just got me a new gun. So we added something to the collection. So it looks like they're going to tell us that we have the new gun. So this is where, once it loads up, these are the three heavy blasters that I've unlocked. There you can see the stats for the weapon. You can turn it around a little bit. Right below that, you can see the different attachments that each weapon has. So you see on this second one here, I have that first attachment. And then to unlock them, you just got to complete whatever the milestone is for it. And each weapon has a different stats for it. So we try out that new weapon. Can't buy a new card yet because I've got to unlock crafting materials to unlock your cards. And they got victory poses and stuff, which I really don't even care about. So we're at 30,000 credits, so we're going to go ahead and unlock Darth Vader at 15,000 credits. So boom, now we got Darth Vader to use in the Heroes battle. And we're going to unlock his son. Spoilers. So now we have all of the lightsaber wielders in Heroes matches. We're going to go play. Again, multiplayer. We do strike. And like I said, it's just your search and destroy. You know, we'll have to armor bomb somewhere. And then you got to win 2 rounds. The characters, even though they have different classes, like you have your assault class, you have your heavy class, you have your officer, your specialist. The heavy doesn't really feel like bulky down. Like if you played IW and you picked the Merc suit weighed your character down, so you felt super heavy. Here, it doesn't necessarily feel that way. Everybody sprints more or less at the same speed or for the same distance. You know, your jetpackers are going to jetpack out. Your bounty hunters are automatically coming with jetpacks, so they can jetpack out. The only time it feels heavy is when you pull out the mini, but realistically speaking, you're holding a minigun that belongs on a vehicle, not in the hands of a person. Your lightsaber people, so Kylo Ren, Rey, Yoda, they're going to feel super light, and they're going to move at a decent speed. And there you're going to see, once we switch we'll probably switch to Galactic Assault, or Heroes versus Villains next, so you guys can see how that plays out. So we'll not start. So I'm gonna try out my new gun. But that when a lightsaber wielder hits the battlefield, like you change the tide. They can walk in and clear a room, and it takes a team or another lightsaber person to drop that. So I got improved impact grenades, and I do extra damage with my mini turret or my minigun. Those are my cards. And again, you can hit. So it looks like we're trying to stop them from taking some files. That guy's coming right my way, so kill his I was trying to get a grenade out.
I'm ready to go.
And I mean, it's the only thing is getting in and out. It's not really a respawn. It's more a loading screen, but they're trying to assemble a squad for you so you can get that squad bonus. But with objectives, if people aren't playing the objectives, then ain't no real point in.
They dropped the package. Converge on that position.
So right now it looks like we're the first order. Stormtroopers.
I'll cover you.
Just picked up a double kill. And when you're using the minigun for your heavy, you'll have a yellow circle around you. That's a boost for anybody who's in there.
I'm ready.
So you'll boost them up, you'll give them extra shield, or you give them extra health and things like that. And your officer classes all have boosts. So I'm hitting X, I'm jumping around. You saw us shooting at a jetpacker there. Here's another one. And I mean, they move pretty quick.
That's enough. Let them have the blasted data. I'm not sacrificing my battalion for this.
Yeah, it looks like we lost that fight. So it'll fit. It should switch sides. Unless it's the end. Let's see what happens. Nope, that was the end. And like certain specialist characters have an extra boost. Like the Wookiees can take a serious amount of damage. Like those are your tanks, your jetpackers. They can get to higher parts of the map. They can move around fairly quickly. So they're gonna be harder to hit. You know, so as you get eliminations, your score is your battle points. As your battle points go up, you can unlock these special characters. Now, in Strike and in Blast, the special characters are only like 1,000, 2,000 to unlock them. So if you're sitting like a good Wookiee on the enemy team, they're at 7,000. He can use special character. He can use 7 special characters until they, you know, he spends his 7,000. When you're in Galactic Assault, it's 8,000 for, you know, most of your lightsaber wielders. It's 8,000 for, you know, it'll go anywhere from 1,000, 2,000, all the way up to 8,000 for different characters. So we're back at it again as the First Order. So here I have my Rocket Trooper, which is my jetpacker, and then I got my Flame Trooper. The Flame Trooper is more close quarters indoors. That flamethrower really doesn't reach out that far, but it is pretty cool to use. Your Rocket Trooper has a pistol, and he's jumping all over the place, but the pistol does some serious damage.
The Resistance has targeted our starfighters. Defend the targets and push the Resistance troops back.
So we got a quick briefing, and then we got this area that we have to defend in the next area. This is Starkiller Base, which is the second. Kind of like a Death Star, but bigger. And then we have certain areas in the map we're allowed to be in.
Clear for grenade.
So like when they're coming through the corridors, boom, bring up that shield. Start wreaking havoc on the corridor. I overheat my gun on purpose. Get that active reload. Let's get the mini. Minigun also make a difference, especially if you're corridor shooting. Fish in a barrel. But you can get overwhelmed. So I just made 2,000 points, just that alone. So boom, automatically get my special.
Reinforcements are here.
So we have to drop, they'll have 30 reinforcements, or they'll have, I think it's like 40. You'll have to drop down their reinforcements and stop them from destroying or detonating or stealing whatever their objective is. Right now we've got 2 ships that we're trying to protect. I almost had him. And you'll see who killed you and how much health they had, what weapon they were using. Like, they'll give you a little bit of a sit rep before you go into it. Or after you die, so you know what happened. It's not like this kill cam where this guy was hiding behind a tree and you have no idea what happened.
Resistance planted a charge at target Beta.
Alright, so it looks like they plan to charge a Beta, so we're going to go to Beta. Try to shut it down. Looks like my guy's about to run into some people. So he's got a whole bubble shield for himself. I've got just the dome. Corner hoppers. So you can decide whether you want to turn off your shield or not. He's defusing the bomb, so I gotta cover him.
Quick enough. Beta explosive neutralized.
And each of your cards, so like I said, I've got the impact grenade and the mini are boosted. So my shield's not going to recharge. It doesn't take forever, but...
Alpha bomb arming. We need to stop it now.
Like when you bring up your shield, you can throw your grenade. So if there's the special characters, even the heroes and stuff, there can only be so many of them on the battlefield. So that's something you also have to take into consideration. How, you know, if you want to time it, you know, if you know, like if you and your buddies are about to walk in and both have, you know, one person's gonna be Kylo Ren, one person's gonna be Darth Maul. You guys want to time that. You have to just make sure other people aren't trying to do the same. I got jumped. Let's get this jetpacker in here.
Reinforcements are here.
But if you guys are in here, you guys have any questions, yo, let me know. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. So you can't play first person mode when you're a specialist. When you're the special characters, not the specialist. See you. And I mean, you can jetpack right clear across the map.
They're short on time. Maintain defenses.
Get in and out of trouble real quick. Fall back to my squad who's covering. He was right in front of me. So it looks like the flamethrower is 3,000, so we're gonna pick up a... We made 2,000 just jetpacking around and being that character. Which there's a card, a bounty hunter card, which will double your battle points.
It's our last chance to save target Beta.
So I have to actually go up there, which I'm not going to be able to do.
Reinforcements are here.
So he said we're going to lose Beta.
Beta destroyed. Surround and protect.
But they only have
target
one
Alpha.
person left, so... I guess we couldn't get them in time. So it shows you how many battle points you have right above whatever class you're going to pick.
The first order is won.
We're in position.
So again, they'll have 2 rounds where they have to try to destroy the ships, but we've got to try to shut them down, and then it'll flip and we'll have 2 rounds to do it. Yeah, I knew that was a bad spot. Oh,
I'm
wait.
at your side.
I'm going to be on a flamethrower. Flamethrower! Trying to barbecue some Wookiees. So your flamethrower has a boost for health, has a flame grenade, and then of course you have your flamethrower. So let's see, where are we in trouble the most?
Grenade in play.
Oh, they killed the Wookiee before I got there. Set that fool on fire.
Neutralize the bomb at Alpha.
So I hit my
now.
boost. Boom, so I got extra life on top of the life I already have. I can't defend from long range. So. bug out on that one.
Heads down!
Now before I throw a grenade out.
Alpha resecured. Keep the resistance back.
The first order is won.
So is it they planted another bomb? And they can plant either or, and we'll know exactly which one they planted. So we'll know where to go to defuse the bomb.
Beta resecured.
Now if heroes were in this one, this would be kind of pointless. Because they can change, they'll control the side of the map. Like the only thing that I guess my only complaint really would be to level up or to get, like to progress your soldiers or you progress your classes. Eventually you have to kill, you know, a couple hundred people. And so it's like for me to get my last gun or my last perk on the last gun or something, I gotta get 500 kills with that gun. So I'm gonna be there for a while. Most of COD, it's like, oh, you only need 200 with this or 100 of something of that. And then the card system is weird, and it's nobody really explained it, but to level up your card system, you have to buy cards. In order to buy cards, you have to get crafting material. In order to get crafting material, you have to unlock that either bonuses from playing or from your crates. Try to defend this guy with my shield.
Device at Alpha disarm.
You can pick and choose when you deploy your shields and when you turn off your... And it's not just the shield. You can do it for the mini drone and everything. And you can have a shield out and you can still throw grenades.
Move in! I'll provide cover!
It's taking a while to load.
We're going to lose Beta. All forces swarm.
Let me do some sniping on this one.
To triumph!
They've set charges on target Alpha. Signal terminated. We lost target Beta. We need to get closer. Top priority is target Alpha. That bomb is arming.
So they're gonna push all of their people to...
Target Alpha destroyed.
We couldn't get there in time.
Protect Beta. We have lost our starfighters. This will only make things worse. All remaining troops report to me immediately.
So when you're first loading the game, you're waiting for it to load. This is the map that they're gonna put you in on that arcade mode, where you get to try out your different classes and stuff. You get to play as Kylo. Not completely horrible, but it's hard when people, you know, I didn't know the bombs were going to be right out in the open like that, so that's pretty interesting. You're going to need somebody to defend you while you're doing that, because once you're on an objective, you're pretty much stuck doing the objective. You're not going to be able to switch and turn and do something else. Like, you have to actually face it and have to actually get in there and interface with it, or hold square the whole time. Yeah. And more loading screen. Oh, that was quick. So here, boom, I'll wait for it to show up on yours. So it says, you've lost connection to the EA servers. Please check your internet connection, blah, 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 blah. But I'm literally right here where I can jump right back into a game. So it wasn't like I had to reset the game and I had to reset this and rejoin lobbies and do all that nonsense. So now we're getting into heroes versus villains, which is probably the most fun, but it's also one of those, like, if your team's not playing together, you're going to get jumped. And if you ain't got a lightsaber, homie, I'm sorry for you. You need a lightsaber on this one. So now we're on Naboo. We're just waiting for it to load. So let's see, I got, it looks like Yoda and Rey are taken. Oh, no, clear. Ah, clear. You want, alright, he wants Luke. I don't know why I can't move. Can't change who I am. There we go. The reason I pick Rey is because I have cards for Rey, and Rey is mad OP. Here we go.
The fate of the galaxy will be determined. Who will win? My processing unit states the odds of a light side victory is 850 to 1. Must be a malfunction.
Oh boy. So they got 3 lightsaber users. We got 3 lightsaber users, but they got a 4th bounty hunter. And your people can jump. They can slide or shift back and forth. Rey's L1 is a bad spot. My team was nowhere to be found. So of course I just took a beating. And so the objective of this, I mean, you guys can just go ham on one another, but they'll put a target on their team where we have to focus on, and one that we have to defend. Unfortunately, I'm currently the target to be attacked, so now I have to get up out of dodge before I get jumped by Darth Vader.
You can't do this.
And so I set him up to come up the stairs. Man, that dude's like seriously OP. Okay, we're getting split up like hard bodies. So where's Yoda? Pretty sure I gotta go defend Yoda. Yoda was defeated. Alright, where's Luke? Come on, guys, where are you? Here we go. Meet up, meet up.
Right there.
I like how I can't block Vader lightsaber strikes or anything. That's interesting. Let's see if we can hit him with the Mind Sweep. Alright, so Yoda's fighting Darth Maul right now. So we're gonna hit Maul with the Mind Sweep and go on and do some damage, which we did. But 2-on-1 is still 2-on-1, so we got wrecked. We'll stay as Rey. So right now we're losing 5 to 10 because we can't even eliminate any of their people.
Not any closer.
Like seriously, yo, how OP is Vader right now?
More from a Jedi Master.
Rey is not a master in any way, shape, or form. Alright, let's see what we got. How's he shooting me? I just spawned.
Target located.
Looking for me.
Alert. Odds of success decreasing.
I see them. I'm ready.
Identifying target.
Oh, I don't think Ray blocks. I could have sworn she did. I always hit the wrong button. Yeah, she blocks.
Target mark.
So why doesn't it block any of the lightsaber strikes? Let's go find somebody.
Is that all of you?
Well, I'm the next target, so this is gonna suck.
Target spotted.
Keep an eye on them.
Alright, we lost. But she does block, so the two lightsabers will clash against one another. The person will rebound. Whoever, if you're blocking, they'll attack. They'll bounce off and be stumbled for a second. And then you can go in and you can counter strike. Which, I mean, is pretty interesting, but when you're outnumbered 2-1, we're going to give it another round, see what happens. Just not with this team. It's not bad. I mean, each character is interesting, and their fighting styles are harder to predict because the cards make a difference that increase power, give you different boosts. Darth Maul spins around a lot, so you get a blur of red lightsaber. Kylo Ren is more straight up sword play that you would expect. Yoda's got a move where he bounces around and does like 2 or 3 flips that he can chain together with attacks. But we're sitting on the loaded screen right now, so we'll see what happens. Alright, let's get back in. Let's play another one. That's not what I wanted. Like, and I can go in. Well, I don't have the crafting material, but I could have went in and bought cards for the heroes. We'll get in and show a little bit more hero play. So Yavin 4, the Great Temple. You get heroes and villains from all eras of Star Wars. That part's still pretty cool. They haven't let us do Clone Troopers versus the New Order yet, which I know is kind of dumb because one is the other later, but I'd still like to do it. My favorite era of Star Wars is still the Clone Wars. Just from what's made, like, mainstream. Alright, so we're going to try out Vader because we just got him. Oh, no. Let me see. If I clear Vader, will he give me Kylo Ren? Nope. So Vader it is. But I'm only seeing 3. Me and both Maul and Ren being selected. I don't see anybody else being selected, which means we're going to be outnumbered yet again. Oh, no, it's 4v4. Alright. So we got Maul. We got the Lizard. What is it? Wait a minute. Both bounty hunters are selected. Both Kylo Ren and Darth Maul are selected, and Vader selected. How many people do we have? We have 4. I'm not even going to question it. Alright, we're going to view Vader's abilities. So he's got Focused Rage. He's got the lightsaber throw, and of course you got the Force Choke, infamous. And some of these have, like, the lightsaber throw, he's just going to throw it out, it'll come back to him. The Force Choke is a certain area. That's interesting. They didn't bring out Luke. So it's 3 lightsabers and a bounty hunter. It's 3 dark side Sith Masters. Although I'm new at this. We're sticking together, guys. I don't know what you thought you were going to get. But we're sticking together, and I'm not hiding from anybody. Go, go, go. Oh, he hit us with a concussion grenade. The gas grenade. Nah, dude, stick together. You can hear Darth Vader breathing heavy. I say stick together and I go in the opposite direction my team's in. Alright, we need to take out their... Alright, Bounty Hover, cover me.
The others fail. I do. Cannot hide.
Bro, what happened to my team? I feel like I had backup and then it left. Alright, let's get back in it. I hate being a target because, man, the pressure is on at that point. Force choke those fools. Oh, I said press R2 to do something, but I couldn't read it. So you can block the blasts and send them back. Vader has a weird jump where he kind of floats there for a second. That's kind of cool. Alright, who's this? Come on, Ren, let's go. Come on, grandson. Oh, that's not one. You don't want it with me, Yoda.
These are the fruits of truth.
Told you. But we about to jump Yoda.
The others fail. I did not. Give me what I see.
So Vader has a rage mode that he can go into. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't see him. He's like freaking knee height. How do you... You gotta be looking down to find Yoda.
You may begin.
I was hoping to... Alright, let's regroup. I got Kylo Ren running down here, so we'll roll with him. I dislike you, Wookiee, with a passion.
Served well.
I don't serve.
Good job, Maul. Alright, I need to surround myself. Who's this? Is that Ren? No, that's a jetpacker.
You have served well.
I don't serve anyone.
Looking for me?
Your allies desert you.
Is Ren their target? No, Ren's not their target. But their target's coming behind them. Come on, guys. Come on down here.
Don't you dare.
What's up, Maul?
Your destiny is here.
Come on, guys. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Bro, he's one shot, dude. He's I didn't know Ren was coming behind me. Ray was coming behind me.
Target detected.
So they got us by one. Which now that I'm not on target, I don't have to worry about what I'm doing.
Understood.
Somewhere, Qui-Gon is laughing. Target mark.
I'm switching Ray. Let somebody else, or Kylo Ren. Maybe somebody else will pick Vader. So Kylo Ren has the Force Push, or the Freeze. He's got a Frenzy that he goes into. I'm in the dark, so I have no idea where I'm going. Still in the dark, no idea where I'm going.
The Knights of Ren come for you.
Target spotted.
Yeah, 3-on-1 is 3-on-1.
Opponent marked.
Really? I got hit with a stun grenade and that.
Boss, when a bow of ace in your hand.
I froze the people in front of me and then got hit with a stun grenade. Well, I feel like we're short a guy. No, we got everybody.
You think you can resist?
Really, this guy is gonna figure a way to get himself off the map so that he can't be attacked, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, is that really what we're going through right now? Go ahead, come on down here. He's just gonna float his happy self out of dodge and out of any serious trouble and force us to chase him so that he can heal and not be... Wow. Hold it right there, homie.
Submit.
And of course I got pushed into oblivion, so...
The whole system is failing.
I like how we couldn't even put anything together to get this one kid. Bro, and then on top, like, alright, fine, yeah, he can jump and he can float, and I get it. It's in the game, so use it. But are you really? Like, are you kidding me right now with that? The whole purpose of coming over here was to see Darth Maul and to see Darth Maul and Yoda get into a fight, and instead I've got to double jump the map to find you. Like, are you, whatever, Mara, whatever, you do you, I guess. That's what everybody's gonna start doing.
Swear your loyalty.
And Ray's like mind thing is OP beyond belief. she causes you to go in the opposite direction. I've seen people walk right through that, and I get hit with it and nothing. Alright, let's try to get in on some fights. I always end up on the ground.
So we meet.
So that's going to be the first thing to get nerfed, is that. As I say, I don't know how I took 2 hits from a Wookiee and died. Alright, let's move something where we have a little bit more coordination. Do a quick galactic assault. I don't see the loading bar in the center of the screen, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to get kicked to the main menu. Switch up my thumbnail. No, we're good. Hit that multiplayer. We jump right into a galactic assault. But we're going to not have enough time to change any of the cards anyway, so it's not going to matter. Hoth. Alright, so like I mentioned before, Galactic Assault is more like the Call of Duty World War II's war mode, where there's different, you'll get Objective A and then move to Objective B, then C, but I mean, it's on a way bigger scale, with it being EA and Star Wars and all that. We're getting into those giant 40 people fights, and this is where the different classes that you can be really play a part, Officers are going to play their part where they got their boosts and their sentries to defend certain points. Snipers, you're going to get, this is a very large map. You're going to find your holes where you can snipe. Heavies are going to find areas to lock down. Your assault troops are going to be moving all over the place. But you're also going to get ships, which are 200 all the way up to 1,000.
We'll stick together.
That's not what I wanted.
Imperial walkers on the ground. Our pilots will run interference.
So right now I'm an assault. This guy has.
Take those walkers down if you can. If they reach the base, the whole evac can fail.
So it looks like we're taking down E-walkers, which are way over there. So this is one of the cool things. You got to pick up the portable. We got portable rocket launchers here that we got to pick up. And then we got to get within range to shoot the E-walker down. And then friendlies can hit it with whatever type of ammo or weapons that they have. Or we can pick up. I pushed too far ahead and was left one on the team. Alright, we will get our heavies in here. If you're sniping, Galactic Assault is definitely the place to snipe. This map, maybe not so much, but some of the other maps allow for a lot of good sniping. Looks like they're using our sentries.
I'm back in.
They look like they're trying to. Somebody's trying to push the spawn, but we have to try to get to these rockets. Certain weapons do more damage, so.
Let's go.
Alright, let's say we got an X-Wing on our squad. I was about to say, how do we even squad up with that? Yeah, how do you... He's a plane, for crying out loud. It doesn't look like there's any damage being done to the walkers at this time, so...
Hit the walker! Nothing critical. Got your back.
So if you can coordinate people on the ground to hit the walker with the rocket launcher,
Walkers have breached the outer perimeter.
somebody in the plane can come in and shut them down.
Slow and steady.
So when I get the ability to shoot the objectives, I like to bring out the mini.
How thick is that armor?
Let it cool down. The squads are split up, but I literally saw this dude's shadow and turned around to see him on top of me. I hit the... That's the one thing, I don't know, maybe it's my controller, maybe it's a game. I'll hit R1 and he'll jump. Or he'll roll out. It's like, no, I pressed R1, I'm pretty sure I pressed R1. Alright, looks like we're not going to be able to stop them. We can also try to take out as many of them as possible so we can shut down their reinforcements.
Walkers at the second line.
Or to try to lower it, because every time they make it to a new area, they'll get another set of reinforcements, about 30. So we're pushing for the outermost rocket there. Although I'm pretty sure I can be seen by this thing. So you hold L2, wait for it to lock on.
Enemy leader taking point.
Taking shots. Of course, it doesn't really help that I'm all the way out here by myself. So they can ride the different animals. You can see we got different ships in the air.
Well, look at that! Clean hit! Hostile spotted!
You can see shadows, which is pretty cool.
We're a team.
So this one, we're just gonna try to pull up as many
Penetrate the armor.
points as we can. So we're gonna have Yoda on the battlefield. Personally, I like to wait for getting heroes on this one because it's going to switch to an indoor situation where it's close quarters and it'll be a lot easier to get kills.
Let's take him.
Walkers at the inner perimeter. They're closing in on the base.
Hit one of the walkers! Still standing!
I'm back in.
So we're gonna get a little ATRT. What we need to do is start hitting the
We were so close. The second walker is in range of the base. Withdraw and prepare to defend the hangars.
Is the hangar open?
We can stop the walkers. We can repel the infantry.
I'm not fully sure how I'm supposed to be
If we lose more ground,
falling back
we'll have
at.
our backs to the wall.
Got your back.
Alright, let's see, where am I at? I'm in third, but I still got 4,000 points that I need.
West hangar vulnerable to capture.
Come on, guys, let's go to west. Or let's all stay in east.
Who is that? Imperial elite on the ground!
Pretty sure Kylo Ren's here. If not, it's Maul. I thought I died originally. Oh, it's a bounty hunter.
Stand together.
Didn't expect that. So now we gotta try to dwindle down their reinforcements. They're sitting at
They're
84.
capturing the east hangar!
And we have to protect east and west hangars.
Flank and destroy.
Although it looks like we already lost a hangar.
I'll draw their attention. Look at that! Unidentified ally on site! Stand together.
You know what? I didn't see how many. Man, that dude's got 36 cars he's available.
They have the east hangar nearly secured. The hangars are lost. This is it. Fall back to fuel storage.
So you see there, rooftop.
If they blow out fuel supplies, transports will never finish launching. The explosions will
Why can't I move?
But hold the Empire back, and the rebellion will survive.
I walked into the wrong door right here. I don't see how many points I have. 5,000. I need 3,000 more points. If I can get 3,000 points, I can get a lightsaber. Poly Ray. Oh, yeah, this is where I fell in the hole with Darth Maul. Oh, Kylo Ren's here.
Imperial leader on the ground. Not sure who.
Yep, Kylo Ren. Somehow I got Yoda and Luke, but not Rey. So we're gonna hold off and try to get Rey.
They're priming charges at the depot!
Disarm the bomb. Fueling station safe.
Pretty sure we're about to lose those pipes.
Some kind of special combatant on the ground.
You had a bounty hunter, you mean?
Imminent explosion at the fuel depot. That's the fuel depot gone. But we know their last target.
I'm back in.
Alright, let's...
I will guide you.
Can't... I don't think he's not in the way anymore.
Fueling station counting down to detonation.
Can't see a thing.
You have a job?
Fuel supplies lost. More snowtroopers incoming. I fear the transports will be grounded. Fight to the end.
And now we go into the next round. Weren't we rebels the first time around?
We're not done yet.
Alright, so let's say we're in a new spot.
First order's here to round up our people on Takodana. We're buying time for them as well. Stormtroopers are gonna push toward the castle. We'll try and hold them off to the memorial. Little luck, it's over there and then.
Heads down!
Should have figured there was going to be a sniper there. So I'm already at 1,100 points. So let's get into. I mean, I think we're gonna switch to sniping after this one, and try to get. Let's roll with the team. So we got all the way up to 2 times multiplier with squad kills. Let's hit the memorials contested.
Grenade out!
Trying to grenade out. Man, I had a full squad and I went specialist and lost my squad. You know? Alright, so it's gonna be a little bit weirder with the sniper. Because it ain't all bum rush and they put me on the squad with a heavy. And we still do get our grenades, we get our shot grenades. See if we can. Trying to get it not only the high ground but somewhere up in the tree.
Going dark.
So it looks like the L1R1 for a specialist is some kind of minigun he can actually use. But I thought you had my back. I was like, yo, bet, I got this dude watching over me. Wrong. Go figure. Alright, let's roll with the squad. Although these two are assault, and I'm pretty sure the guy behind me is a specialist. We're going to do what we can from back here.
Deploying grenade.
I don't know who we're being flanked by.
The blood of Vader flows through me.
Where is he? Alright, so we won. We shut it down.
Evacuees are aboard the transport. Good work, everyone. Scatter and meet back home.
It's like, hey, we're going out for pizza. Really didn't do much. That didn't last all that long. Alright, let's see if they flip it and they put us in on the first order side. Yeah, so far we are. Yeah, I'm trying to get stuff unlocked for this heavy blaster. What I should have done... Nope, can't do it now.
By your side.
Should have looked into what challenges I need completed.
Soldiers of the Order, spies, traitors, and terrorists have taken refuge in the Takodana Castle, and members of the Resistance seek to aid their escape. But they will not escape. We will claim our rightful prisoners by taking control of this area meter by meter, starting at the Outer Memorial. Go!
Clear for grenade!
I like how they push so far up there on our side.
We serve together.
Hey, you're the first one on the memorial? Well, the guy who was out sprinting you and sitting on your side behind the tree was waiting. These guys are sniping. I ain't trying to mess up what they got going on here. Oh boy over here flanking on the left, so we're gonna roll with him. So he's got Bounty Hunter. That is gonna double up on some points. The TIE Fighter will support. Gives airstrikes and stuff like that.
Memorial is open to attack.
They were running into a whole lot of snipers out here. Normally, it's not that many. Well, on our team before, there weren't that many. So. That's an officer. Just trying to stand in the objective, bro. I always end up on the same path as the dude just ducking behind a tree. Well, nobody's watching the flank. We got 29 troops to get this spot in on. If we can't secure the hilltop, they won't give us reinforcements. I keep getting killed from this left flank, so I'm gonna go secure it.
The resistance forces. Then we proceed to the next sector.
Alright, so boom, they'll give us reinforcements. We'll hit 51.
We've detected resistance forces guarding turbo laser emplacements. Set explosives and destroy those turbo lasers. Then we cross to the castle and snatch up our prey.
Now we're sabotaging turbo lasers. I'm sitting pretty low on the board, so we gotta get our game up.
laser. Placing charges.
Go up there and defend that.
Reinforcements landing. One of the Order's best operatives. May the Force be with us.
I'm at your side.
Another TIE fighter?
Final sequence engaged. The west turbo laser will be destroyed shortly.
If you're good at it, go for it, right? Was that two? Yep, that was two. Who's got? Nobody. Nobody on our team is near that. But Luke and what's her face are 6, 8. Like.
Charges on the east turbo laser powering up.
So if they go in to one side, they can pretty much defend it. Stuck in a rock.
At the west turbo laser, deploying explosive.
You know, we got guys picking TIE fighters and stuff. I'm sure trying to do the best they can, but save it. We need bigger heroes in. There's a hero to my left.
Deploying, covering fire. Looks like it's west side explosives neutralized.
Yeah, but I put a beating on him. Alright, let's see if we got shut down.
A resistance transport has launched. They've extracted their people. All of this was a waste.
And boom, level 13. Or level 12. Nice. Need to do is check what challenges we have. So career, community challenges, multiplayer. You defeat 500 enemies. Eat all of the multiplayer milestones. We got 12 out of 26. Which, yeah, I guess ain't that bad. Play as all troopers for 10 minutes. Play as all starfighter ship classes for 10 minutes. Which we then come to troopers. So we played as an assault for 6 minutes. Heavy, that was a no-brainer. So I gotta defeat 6 more enemies of the sentry. And then I can move to the impact grenade. What's the, I got a sentry crate, which is pretty cool. I've got 234 out of 500 kills with the heavy class. Alright guys, this is Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like I said, there's your campaign, your multiplayer, your galactic assault, we'll do a starfighter real quick. But that's pretty much, you have your crates, which it is what it is. A lot of people are trying to pull out or do away with. I think Belgium's about to do loot or say loot crates or gambling.
An ambush. All Republic forces, prepare for attack.
So I got fighter, I got interceptor, and I got bomber. So of course we're gonna start off with some fighting. Wings are expanded. Alright, so your left stick forward is your acceleration or slowing you down. If you tilt to left and right, your guy will tilt left and right, or your plane will tilt left and right. So we're going to hunt some people down.
Those cruisers are key strategic assets. If you can keep the Separatists off them, they'll deal out serious damage.
Damage critical!
Republic bombers inbound. Keep those clankers off them.
Fire the
So we want to stay. Trying not to blow ourselves up. Although I do blow myself up on occasion.
Just in bad shape.
Like now. Alright, so we get interceptor. And each different class has, you know, more health than the next and has different cards. And plays different roles in the
That cruiser's taking a lot of damage. Defend it.
trying basic maneuvers. Try and get out of being attacked. If you do left on the left stick or right on the right stick, you'll barrel roll, which can make you pretty dizzy. So this is where our bombers will come in handy.
Free our cruiser. Disable those tractor beams. Cruiser destroyed. Tractor beams critical. Don't let up.
Friendly bombers incoming!
Our bombers have completed their attack run.
So I feel like we should be flying way faster than we are, but the afterburners on.
Bad news.
I crashed. Like I said, it's pretty easy to get confused and be all upside down.
Troopers, prepare for battle. Back.
And if you hold down on the D-pad, you'll get first-person mode.
Take down that communications array. Then they're trapped here with us.
Stand in the close.
Separatist dreadnoughts have arrived. Take out the communications array. Can't afford for them to call in more.
So as a bomber, taking out objectives and stuff like that, that's what the bombers are basically for.
Only one cruiser remains.
Do not fear. My spirit.
I have a droid on board that'll give me some health.
Our bombers have arrived. Help them complete their attack run.
We'll go back to fighter. So we can support the bombers a little bit better.
Reinforcements are here.
Who am I
2
defending?
Venators. That'll hurt our chances. Our cruisers are gone. The battle can still be won.
Let go of your fears. I am here.
Our bombers were shot down before they could reach their target.
I flew too low. We're gonna try to do our best to gun some people down instead of blowing ourselves up. Although blowing ourselves up is kind of funny. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. If you use left and right on your D-pad, you can look behind you. Oh, still can't shoot behind you though.
Hands for fire! Into the front! Those bombers can help our mission.
Trying to get some points up so I can get the Millennium Falcon. We got 47 reinforcements left, and they're on 31% of. So you can use the L2 to kind of zoom in. Sit down.
Keep taking out those generators. Their communications array is almost done for.
Kylo Ren ship. I'm sure that moves way faster than it needs to. We're both on brink. Both teams are on the brink of. They've got only one thing left. I feel like I'm flying super slow.
You're taking damage!
Communication array destroyed. Let's clear the air of enemy fighters before we attack the heart of the ship.
I was trying to clip it. Like I said, the sticks are sensitive and it'll take a while to get used to.
Who needs a targeting computer? Well done.
Their ship has a key structural flaw. If we destroy their control tower, the blast doors will open and the reactor will be exposed. Let's finish the job!
I should have called the bot to fix me up. Well, I'll be honest, I feel like it takes forever to get points. But if I wasn't blowing myself up so much, maybe I wouldn't have that problem.
Lock doors open. The reactor's exposed. Hit it with everything you've got before they get their shields back online. Eliminated. Republic bombers incoming. Escort them to their target. Victory is within our reach. All the Republic.
Independence Day! Yeah, I get the Millennium Falcon. And I get Rey and Chewie.
Chewie, we have work to do.
Shields are back online. Get out of there. The blast doors are closing seconds. We need to hit the control tower again.
Target down.
Get in there and hit the reactor before they restore shields.
Our chances are improving by...
I always hit the wrong button. I gotta get a bomber in there. That's what I gotta do.
Online. Get clear quick. The blast doors are closing. Target the control tower. Our numbers are starting to thin. Rough this up fast or we'll need to withdraw.
Well, looks like they thinned completely out then.
We've met our match. Retreat while we still can.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't gonna be me blowing myself up. But I did some damage on the objective, so let's play the game. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of flying. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get kicked out of the main menu. But this has been a Q&A for Star Wars Battlefront 2. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Hopefully I got to everybody's questions and gave you guys a better idea of how the game's been going. Personally, I have a little bit more fun playing this than I do playing Call of Duty right now. You know, hopefully they'll patch some stuff up and it'll get better, but you know, we're just gonna have to wait and see. There's still a campaign mode on this that I haven't done. There's still a campaign mode in Call of Duty that I haven't done. There's still arcade mode, which is more, not so much online, more in-house, but it'll give you a chance to play things and try things out. As always, stop by. Let me know what you guys think about the game. You know, let me know what you guys think about the live streams. Check out my team. We're gonna be Parallax Gaming. Which you see our symbol and our name and such on the border there. Some of the members were in here today talking about, you know, what their opinions on this game and having questions and things like that. So as always, like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think about what I'm doing. Let me know what you guys think about the games we're playing. And as always, feel free to stop by and come check us out. Definitely join us on Twitter, where we're holding polls for the different games we'll be live streaming, the different games we're playing, as well as, you know, some of the different things that we'll be doing and showcasing. But thanks for stopping by. Have a good day and Come check us out later for more live streams and for more videos. Peace out.